Good morning, this is Vicki.
And this is Jo.
And we're the Two Natural Ladies.
And we talk about the good news we all need and ways of getting the most out of life.
We help people with practical, uplifting ways we can all make a difference.
And we're striving for better, not perfect.
And we love a good laugh. Please enjoy the show.
Well, and you're with the Two Natural Ladies, and that was
Yes.
an amazing interview with Elizabeth. She's talking my language.
Yes, and we've just had all sorts of exciting thoughts of who we can have on and things we can talk about.
And like, you know, Elizabeth was name dropping a superstar in my world. Is Alan Goldhammer, and I just thought, I wonder if she knows him. Could we get him on the show?
Oh, you should see Vicki. She's so excited.
I'm so excited. I have to tell him how much I love him. He's very entertaining, and he made me want. Well, I mean, I was interested anyway. That's why I was listening to him. But he made me want to fast. It sounded exciting. And he's very vibrant, and he talks about just in the middle of his, you know, talking about whatever he's talking about. He'll show us a photo of his grandchildren and talk about them. And
that's very cute.
He doesn't really look like he's a grandfather.
Oh, there you go. And I actually, talking about fasting, I wonder the benefit of fasting with, you know, like pure water compared with fasting with not pure water. So
Definitely.
I think that's something else we've got to look at.
Yes.
Well, we'll just go on about talking about whole foods. Juicy oranges can be enjoyed as a breakfast juice, add to salads, made into sauces or cooked with meat and seafood. Oranges are a good source of vitamin C and they contain dietary fibre. In Victoria, oranges are at their peak between June and August, the navel oranges. November and February, the Valencia, and July and August, the Seville. Oh, and August and September, blood oranges. Yum.
My husband made a medley of roast veggies the other night, and he put figs from our tree and oranges in it. It was delicious.
Yes.
And I thought of you. I thought of your face screwing up. I said, Jo wouldn't like this.
No, well, I just have to pick out the oranges and the and I might eat them after, but yes.
Oh, no, it's a taste sensation.
Yes, I know.
Yes, so we put a post up on our Two Natural Ladies Groupies page, and the first person that responded, because I said, you know, what do you like to do with oranges? And Andrew said he likes to eat them.
Well,
how profound.
Amazing.
Yes. So, you know, need we go on? So Jo likes freshly squeezed juice, and orange and juice and dairy don't well, it says diary actually.
Oh.
But
well, lucky.
So Nix and I said, do more information, please, Jo, thinking, what is she talking about?
Oh, so the diary.
Well,
no wonder.
Or diary or dairy, because I'm thinking, where have you come from with that? You've had a bad experience, haven't you?
Well, but it actually... It curdles.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yes, so it's just not the done thing.
I just wondered why you said that.
Oh, I don't know. It just came to me.
Random.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Well, just in case we didn't know.
No, that's right. Well, people do put oranges and dairy together.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay. So Paige says she can't stand the bits in fresh juice and it's probably the healthiest part. So you suggested using a sieve.
Yes, if she really has to.
Yes.
But I love all the
pulp.
Yes.
Makes me feel like it's healthy and fresh. And then Leanne, of course, she had an orange tree where she used to live, and they were the most beautiful oranges, and she made marmalade and jams and chutney and tarts and cakes and biscuits and crystallised peel.
She's amazing, that woman.
Drinks both alcoholic and non-alcoholic.
Yes, so we get some good alcoholic ideas.
I wonder whether we inspired her, because then she went off and made an orange pudding and gave us a photo.
Yes, but not the actual stuff. She's sort of driven down and... Yes,
I'm sure she misses her orange tree. Yes, and she is amazing. So Kay loves blood oranges.
Yes.
And then we had a little conversation about that between Jo and Kay.
Yes,
and then
blood orange ice cream. Or it's actually Gelato. Yum.
And Aid had a couple of orange trees in his garden in Naples and there wasn't much fruit. But sadly, there were... what's he talking about now? Sadly, no, there are no words that rhyme with orange apart from sporange, which is a single...
Well, it's not true.
Small.
I did find another word, which is a mount or a...
Oh, the blorange.
Yes, Mount Blorange. There you go.
A mountain in southwest Wales. You could have orange while walking Mount Blorange on a crisp summer's day.
Yes.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes.
Your Wales or mine, Joe, says Aid. Well,
it's their Wales.
Well, ours is New South Wales.
Exactly. Yes.
We never say Wales.
No, we never say Wales.
Gosh.
Can I just say, you were asking way back about cleaners and cooks and, what about cleaning. I also think I need a juicer. Okay, yes. So somebody to do the cleaning, someone to do the cooking, and it's also someone
to do the juicing
for me.
Not the machine.
No. I want it freshly squeezed.
It actually
by
makes
hand.
A lot of work.
It does.
Yes.
It does. Anyway, go on.
Oh, okay. Well, you do go on.
Yes, I do.
Frozen oranges on a hot day. I like that idea. I'm going to cut them up. She says, cut them in half and freeze them. Scoop out the flesh with a spoon. Thanks, Leanne. Works with grapefruit as well. Well, I didn't think of that. And you said your husband used to squeeze fresh orange juice, orange juice on fresh snow, and then eat it.
Yeah, in the village in Lebanon. It's one of his very fond memories, and we tried it in Australia, and it just didn't quite work because, of course, his would have been fresh snow, like the snow would have just fallen, so this beautiful, soft, fresh. Whereas when we went up to the snow, it was clean snow. We didn't go, but it was more compacted and
I think I've only seen really ice rather than snow. Although I've been around when it's been snowing, so I suppose it's Anyway, and of course we have an orange essential oil that comes from Australian oranges. It does smell divine. And orange and lemon oils, yes, Leanne loves them. And we've got a poem somewhere down here.
We do.
So
I just want to just say very quickly, oranges originated in China and India about 4,000 years ago. Arab traders took them to Spain, where Seville orange trees are now found in many town squares in southern Spain. The Italians and Portuguese introduced oranges to the Mediterranean region in the late 15th century, and then Christopher Columbus transported the first orange seeds and seedlings to Americas. And then seeds from the citrus trees were carried to Brazil by the first fleet and then were introduced to New South Wales in 1788.
Just so we all know.
Exactly. I was sure you wanted to know.
Good to know the history. And so vodka and orange, Damien mentioned, and Aid mentions Harvey Warbanger. And now we have a poem.
And somebody said gin and blood orange, which I thought, because I like gin and ruby grapefruit when I drink, which is very, very rarely. But I thought gin and I could start drinking that.
You could start drinking, full stop, yes.
Okay, go on. We're ready for the...
Adrian, thank you for your... I know your Facebook tag is Aid, but it is Adrian.
It is Adrian.
And so he was bored. So we have a poem. Thank you for being bored, Adrian. So, Orange Blossom Special. There is a fruit named after a colour, really bright, certainly not duller. In warm climes, you will find their tree. Citrus fruits, a source of vitamin C. Lemons and limes, fruits quite sour, but oranges are the best to devour. The problem is nothing rhymes with orange except a cell or spore called sporange. Plenty of types grace our store. Sweet ones tasty, I want some more. Seville are used to make marmalade. How Paddington got his sandwiches made. The fruit is part of my 5 a day. Cannot beat a glass of OJ. Orange juice and bitter lemons in a pub is known as a St. Clement's. There is a song sung by Johnny Cash, fast-paced, it's over in a flash. Orange Blossom Special is a train you see from New York City down to Miami. From orange peel we get some zest in cakes and sauce. With duck is best. Take care or you may get a surprise if the juice gets squirted in your eyes. That is very clever. Well, I want to find that song. I was trying to find a song about oranges. So was that Johnny Cash, did he say?
He did.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Adrian. So where have we got? They're difficult tasks, but you nailed it. Well done. That's what Leanne said. And Yes, well done, indeed. And then, of course, Leanne and I had a bit of a, a Barney.
Oh.
She posted her orange pudding,
Right.
which looked delicious.
Right.
But in another post, because I'd posted about my figs.
Yes.
Yes. And then she got jealous. And so that's she said payback to me for posting about my figs.
Right.
And so then I paid back to her because she suggested having porridge with figs. And so I sent her a photo of my porridge with figs.
Do you know what I think of this?
Well, that was a bit of fun.
It was a bit of fun.
Yeah, we needed a bit of exercise.
We did.
So, yeah, happened to be listening to that on the way in today, and I thought, do you know what immediately comes into my head, and I'm sure every one of us, when you hear Nutbush, all of a sudden you see a whole pub getting up and bopping to the dance.
It's so interesting. I mean, at the pubs, but also for me at weddings and things like that. And everybody could be sitting down, hardly anyone's. All of a sudden that comes on and everybody.
It's like a magic spell.
It is. It is.
I think we should do that more often. Just have in a room full of people, just play the song randomly and see what happens.
Yes.
People go to, well, you started dancing.
I had to. And
I did it too because but I feel a bit, what's the word? Not confident because
I'll teach you. I'll remember it all and then I'll teach you.
I've been taught many times and I've done it in front with people and I'm unco.
Right.
But yes, it is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Yes.
And the other one's the Macarena. It's another one I like too.
Yes. Oh dear. Oh, we'll have to play that next time. Get up and do some exercise.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we could do a little Facebook Live while we're dancing too.
We could. Yes, I'm sure everyone would love to see us dancing as much as they love to hear us singing.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. Well, in fact, I have to say, I will say that I am quite uncoordinated in lots of ways, but I am reasonably good at dancing.
Okay, well, excellent to know. Thank you, Jo.
Yes, I thought you'd want to know.
Now, we've got very little time left, but I wanted to mention the importance of bees.
Yes.
Because it just popped up on my, whatever it was, my... when you go into browse
your feeds,
the web, and all of a sudden there was this article that said Woolworths has taken the extraordinary step of stripping its shelves of vegetables, fruit and pantry items to show what supermarkets would look like if bees became extinct. I mean, the picture caught me because there was all these empty shelves and I'm like, oh, not the toilet paper issue again. But no, it was conscious.
Yes.
And the supermarket giant store in Neutral Bay in Sydney's lower North Shore this week removed all products that rely on bees. So,
on pollination to show the importance of bees.
Thank you.
And other insects when it comes to Australia food supply.
Yes. Without them, fruits and vegetables including avocado, apples, cucumbers, pumpkins, rockmelons, blueberries, zucchini, macadamias, kiwi fruit would become scarce, Woolworths says. And the same goes for pantry staples like coffee beans, muesli, cereal, almonds, fruit juices, fruit-based jams, canola oil and sunflower seeds. And some 65% of Australian horticultural and agricultural crops require honeybees in order to pollinate, amounting to more than $14 million of food each year.
I am so happy that this is now being, like if you've got Woolworths doing something about it, that's right, because we have been talking about this for a long time and just how important bees are to our whole world and that we really need to look after our bees. And even, again, a bit like what Elizabeth was saying in our interview, that she can't change the whole world, but one of the things we can do is either have a bee hive, but if we don't have that, get plant plants in your garden that bees love so that there's more pollination going on.
And we had weeds, well, what people think are weeds. I think they were dandelions, I think. They were attracting the native bees. And so, we left them there until the bees didn't want to hang out anymore.
So we do need to give bees a chance.
We do, yes. Yeah.
Look after our bees.
You've been listening to the Two Natural Ladies podcast. Visit twonaturalladies.com.au for more information. Thanks for joining us.